Want to do ridiculous theme now?
Ridiculous theme? Sounds good. Let's do the ridiculous theme.
So we each come up with a ridiculous, for listeners, if you don't know, we come up with a ridiculous theme for a board game. It can be silly or whatever. It doesn't mean dumb or bad or anything. It's just something we think would be kind of a silly, fun thing. Did you already come up with one?
Not at all. Not at all.
Nice. I'll go first then if you want a little time to think.
That'll work.
Okay. So you're wearing a Nickelodeon shirt and I keep seeing Reptar pop up. And I think back about, I don't know if it was in the Rugrats movie or something, but there was like Reptar the musical. And so that got me thinking about doing you're a monster, but you're trying to rebrand, right? Like you're Dracula and you've been known to suck people's blood. But now you want to come out as you want to be able to go out in public and not be shunned or, stakes or torches and pitchforks at you. So you just play as different monsters and try to rebrand yourself to become more friendly to the public.
Pretty good premise. I like that.
Yeah. No mechanics or anything in mind necessarily, but I can see a couple different things, probably some sort of progress tracker for your reputation that you could go up and down depending on what kind of things you do. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. That's a great one. Man, real quick before I go into mine, your boy who made Spirit Island, he probably came up with the best one of those, right?
He did a really good one. He came up with 2 or 3, I think. His was crazy because he was just improvising it right there and then would workshop it. And I was like, man, I want this. I want this to be a TV show or I want this to be a game. It was a fun one.
Oh, yeah. All right, so, man, I mean, you said Rugrats. All I can think is Rugrats right now. So, do you remember that episode of Rugrats where Grandpa Lou, he's rented the videos from the video store, and then he's got one for the kids, and then he's got one for himself. Lonely, I think it's called Lonely Space Vixens.
Yeah.
Gotta do it.
Do they swap the tapes accidentally on that one?
I don't recall, but that should be something. But that's the premise I'm thinking though. Gotta keep the innocent stuff for the kids and keep them away from the salacious stuff. Some type of game like that. Yeah. Video collection or something.
I love that. I always think about my. So many friends with kids are like, oh, I really want to watch Game of Thrones, but I can't watch it. That's the type of show you can't watch with your kids walking into the room. And so that's a really funny, cool concept to be you've got to protect your kids' innocence, but you also want to consume this media that you enjoy.
Yeah, maybe some kind of programming game or something, and maybe you set your stuff, but the kids go where they want to go or something, and you can only hide it in so many places. I don't know, something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Almost like a hide and seek against an automated deck or something.
It sounds pretty cool.
Or one person plays as the kids, and maybe they have a different objective that's not get the contraband, it's not get dad into dad's stuff, but whatever their objective is, they might uncover these hidden things that you've hidden around and so you have to protect that stuff, and at the end of the game, I don't know how that would work after so many rounds or something. Whoever's accomplished the most, or maybe it's that could be interesting as it comes together.
Most points or most secret missions or something, or
maybe the parents start with X amount of points. So let's just say 100 to be easy. So the parents start with 100 points and the kids start with 0 points. And as the kids find these things and complete other objectives, they start gaining points. But as they find something of the parents, they lose points. And so at the end, whoever has more points wins.
Oh, yeah. Man, do you happen to watch that YouTuber Meat Canyon by any chance?
No, I don't even know who that is.
Okay, so this is a guy, he makes really, really excellent cartoons, parody cartoons. And then one time he did a Rugrats one. And then there's just all kind of crazy scenarios going on, but it's definitely got to check out Meat Canyon. Okay. But that would plug in well to this game, though.
Yeah, that's cool. I like it. See, and I think that's cool that it's you're open to just exploring and seeing what fills in the spot and hearing what people think. What do you think this kind of fits into? And have you done more designs? Have you done any other designs?
Yeah, so in this pretty much since the pandemic, I've done less than before the pandemic. But we actually did have a game jam. I guess Game Jam 2021, I think it was. Game Jam 2021. I'm looking at my little sticker over there. Game Jam 2020, I didn't do anything. That was mostly a online. No, I mean just a computer-based one. And then I've never designed anything on the computer. But 2021, I made a game over the course of 1 week. So never really even got to play test that one. But yeah, so I mean, matter of fact, I've got them written on the wall. So I've got 8 series designs right now that I need to finish. But yep.
Very cool. That's awesome. What are your plans for them? Do you have any plans at this point? Do you think like crowdfunding or pitch them to publishers?
Right now, really, to be honest, is just finish one. That's my goal right now. Finish one. Yeah. Hopefully, this latest one. Yeah. Oh yeah, finish it.
Yeah, I just didn't know if you were thinking. Some people get ahead of themselves and they're like, I'm ready. I'm going Kickstarter right away. But keep it open. So.
And then now that I think about it, okay, I just completed my first rewatch of seasons 1 and 2, just like last week or something. And then the whole reason I kind of did that was to see why everybody was so mad at Isaac from season 2. Did it really make sense to you why they were so mad at Isaac?
That seemed a little.
I'm just now thinking of it right now. Yeah, I'm thinking about it right now, and it kind of doesn't make sense because I just watched it. Why was everybody so mad at Isaac?
Yeah,
season 2.
I
guess I gotta rewatch that. Yeah.
I think it's the finale of season 2 that there's like some big war happening in battle, and so his people killed a bunch of people, and so it's kind of like well, your people killed us, so we're mad at you. Like, we don't want you here, type thing. Anyway, yeah.
Okay, refresh my memory real quick though. But that last episode of season 2, that was when they're in like the alternate timeline. Right?
Oh yeah, you're right. I don't remember.
So why are they mad at Isaac now? Yeah. So why are they mad at Isaac on season 3? I don't know. I might have to do a third watch. I don't know, because that was really the whole reason why I watched the season 1 and 2 again. But
because that's a big thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Thorville's great though. I love it. I think it's a fun show. Like, I think it's super clever. It's like when you have a comedy writer, because Seth MacFarlane, like you got Jordan Peele, right? Who does the Nope and
the Get Out and the
Get Out. Yeah, and it's just like they come up their comedy, like them for comedy, and then all of a sudden they have like these brilliant ideas for some weird concept. And I think that Seth MacFarlane does that for this show. Like, there's definitely comedy throughout it, but there's